My DoorDash order gonna be coming any minute now, and my McDonald's order. I didn't want to patronize Uber Eats and DoorDash because if you order something for $20, after they add taxes, fees, and tips, it come out to $40. So whatever you ordered, you don't get two items. You get one item for the same price. I'll be like, that's too much. But you know what else is too much? Me walking, because I don't drive, walking to get the items, waiting in line to purchase the items, then carrying the items, whatever the weight is. I walk slow just carrying my own 210 pounds, 215 pounds. I was 230 pounds, but I got to carry that. And whatever other bags, because I carry my books, and it's just too much. So if I got to pay a little extra for them to deliver that right by the door, save my shoulders some stress, save my ankles and my feet some stress, save me some anxiety and stress in the nation walking through some of these areas to get what I need. Have DoorDash deliver that. Have Uber Eats deliver that. I thought the steak, egg, and cheese bagel at McDonald's was discontinued, but I saw it on the menu. What? I loved McDonald's steak, egg, and cheese bagel. They put them onions on there, and on the DoorDash and Uber Eats, you can add extra onion to that, but I ain't add extra onion. But if you got a shit and you can't shit, get a steak, egg, and cheese bagel meal and a large hot chocolate and put some creamers in there. Eat that sandwich, drink that hot chocolate, and I promise you before the hour's up, you will take a shit. It's better than a colonoscopy prep. You will shit, whatever's in there will come the fuck out. Oh, so they be at the door any minute and I gotta go. I had 3 apples, 1 orange, and 2 bananas. That was my plan. Samantha, eat all that for breakfast. Lunch, have your oodles and noodles. And you don't know what you're having for dinner. But the cat has 1 can of wet food left. She loves the wet more than the dry. She'll eat the dry, but she really wants her wet. And I'm doing 16 hours, and by the time I get to her, that wet that I gave her this 5 o'clock this morning, she gonna ate all of that, nibbled on some dry, and when I come in 1, 2 in the morning tonight, she gonna be like, hello, where's my food? Which there's 1 wet can left. So I signed up for the DoorDash because they got PetSmart, and I ordered her wet, her 30 can of Fancy Feast. She likes Fancy Feast. She likes Iams wet food, but PetSmart don't sell it. So that's all right. I'll get it from Target or what's the other one, Petco. But she good. She good. I got her some more dry. The dry will last like 6 goddamn months. And of course she gets the Poland spring water because she's old. She can have Poland spring water. She don't need to tap. I don't want to come home and she be dead. So whatever I can give her that's quality and healthy, you know, she's a good cat. But I didn't want to talk about the cat. What I wanted to talk about was some women get highly offended, highly upset. I was guilty of it in the 80s, and the 90s, and the 2000s. Well, I'm good now, but I was terrible in the 80s and the 90s, most definitely. And the issue is when you share children with a man and those children are his first, and then you and him, for whatever reason, ain't working out, good, bad, or indifferent, it's not working out. Y'all break up, and what do? He starts the next family. Now, do women do that? Yeah, because Maury Povich, when Maury Povich first came out, I was like, hell no, that lady know who her daddy is. But when it came out over and over again, you are not the father, I was like, whoa, y'all women making us look bad, yo. How you don't know? You done tested 8 men, and all of them is not the dad. So, like, what's going on? In a 2-week span, you slept with 8 different men raw? You better thank God you didn't catch anything, deadly or otherwise. So I started like giving men some more props. I'm like, okay, y'all not the bad guy. These women are tripping. But I was guilty of it because the 4 children that I have, that man that I gave it to or shared my children with, he had no other children. All boys. I tried so hard. I wanted my first to be a girl. And I believe, I keep looking because DoorDash is on the way to deliver the McDonald's and the cat food. But if my first child would have been a girl, I probably would have been content with just me and her. And who knows, I might not have had other ones. But I kept trying because I had a light-skinned son, light like me, and the father's dark. I figure I have a dark-skinned girl, look just like him and dark. And I tried the second time, the third time, the fourth time. I had my baby at 81. He got married in 83 to somebody else. I was like, wow. I thought we was starting a family. You starting a family if you married somebody in 83 and you got a child in 81. What did you tell Phyllis? That baby ain't mine. Or that baby's mine, but I love you, and I don't know what he told her. But he wanted a DNA test. I can't partly blame him because it took me 5 months before I told him. I didn't want him to think I was trapping him. How can you trap somebody that's depositing semen inside of you? He trapping his own self. And I was 15 when I got pregnant. By the time I delivered, I was 16, so I'm young, I'm scared, I don't know what to do. I remember I bumped into her sister in the 3rd and 4th month. She was standing right next to me. And something said, just tap the lady and tell her, excuse me, miss, I don't mean to bother you, but I know you so-and-so's brother. I'm pregnant by him. I couldn't even do that because I'm like, nope, he gonna get mad because I trapped him. That was my thinking. So by the time everybody's like, he gotta know, I finally tells him, and by the time he found out, I was damn near 6 months pregnant, almost 6 months. Who gonna pop up after? I hate to admit it, but we had like a 60-day spree, and that was it. 30 to 60-day spree, and that was it. And he bounced, probably never to see each other again had I not got pregnant. Some people call it a one-night stand. I don't want to admit it was a one-night stand. I didn't know the man a year. I didn't know the man 6 months, and I got pregnant. So 83 comes to his son is almost 2 years old, and him and Phyllis got married. And then we did the DNA test. Phyllis came to the courthouse also. The judge told him he's the father, 99 point something something probability. So he like, oh, okay. I mean, he did meet me not at the hospital, a day or two later, and saw the baby. My baby looked light, white, bright. And he's a dark-skinned man. That was another reason he had doubts. I'm dark. Look how light this baby is. I don't know. Uh-oh, I think that's my DoorDash guy. I'll be right back. Well, they bought my McDonald's, but they didn't bring my cat food. So I got another order I'm waiting for. The cat food and the cat litter. Excuse me if I start eating while I'm talking. But anyway, where was I? People was telling me, you know, I'm new. I'm 16. I don't know nothing about babies. And people first said, check and make sure they got 5 fingers on each hand and 10 toes, and I did that. But if you looked at the fingers, even though the baby was light bright, you saw some dark at the finger cuticles, and you saw some dark, a little dark around the ears, earlobes, or the ears back up here. And somebody said, that's the color your child gonna get. And so, but because he's a very dark man, I like him dark. I never found black, light-skinned men attractive. That's just me. I like them dark. So when I had 4 light-skinned sons, I was like, ain't no girls gonna want you. That was my crazy, stinking thinking. You know, I prefer dark-skinned black men. I have 4 light-skinned black boys. So, steak, egg, and cheese bagel. They came back. I thought they just continued that. I like that sandwich. So, I'll do the hash browns at least. Did y'all give me ketchup? So the bottom line is, when he realized the children was his, I don't know what happened with the marriage, but the marriage ended. But before the marriage ended, I think I had baby 2, baby 3, baby 4. The marriage ended probably after baby 2, or right before baby 2. This is 5 years after baby one. Cause she probably married a man thinking he ain't had no kids, and then found out he got a 2-year-old. They not together as of today, 40 years later. I don't know if he even deal with his wife. He's under what Dr. Umar calls the Snow Bunny crisis. He got him a white girl. But anyway, excuse me, I love hash browns. We eventually decide to start a family or resume a family. I never thought I cheated on him with his wife, because my child came before the marriage. She cheated on me. I ain't cheat on her. And 10 years later, 4 children, and 10 years later, me and him was finished. Never married, but the government recognized us as common law husband and wife. So I guess we were married. But we started another family. That pissed me off. Uh-oh, is this the other? Are you the DoorDash? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on.
How you been?
I don't have my glasses on. How you doing?
Good.
All right, Abdul.
Everything's alright.
All right.
I'm gonna be the Lord back.
Oh, Jason go home early?
Jason is here?
Yeah.
11 to 5.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's going on. So he was holding it down till you come.
He's here? I'm confused.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah.
Jason is here. But maybe he'll go home. Maybe he's tired. I don't know.
11 to 5 is not the
Oh,
overnight.
you 11 in the morning till 5.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe he was just here from 7 in the morning to 11.
Let me go check it.
Okay. So it's me and you today. I thought you was the DoorDash because I'm waiting for an order.
Oh,
I didn't have my glasses on, so I didn't recognize you. Because I saw you going in your bag. I'm thinking, oh, there go my order.
okay. Yeah.
All right, we'll chat later, I guess. All righty. I hope Jason don't send you home. Let him go home.
I was not like 11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh, God. Oh, you know what? I think so. Because I spoke to Roland, and I said, Roland, who's coming this morning? Because me and him spoke at 6. He said, I don't know. I think John or Jason, one of them will be here. I said, oh, okay, thank you. He said, we got more work tomorrow, too. So tomorrow must be overnight. Uh-oh.
Let me call the door. I don't want to go there.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Roland told me they got, or maybe Roland meant Sunday morning. But 11 at night to 5 in the morning is Sunday morning.
Let me ask you. I don't want to go there. It's so
Mm. They got stuff on the floor in the ladies' locker room, so they're going to be doing some kind of work before Monday, that's for sure.
Hey, what's your place? 11 to 5? Like right now? Yeah, I got here, I was like, she told me Jason here, I thought that was the overnight. oh, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm gonna be leaving.
You leaving? It's tonight?
I'm gonna release him. He's leaving.
Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, cool. Okay. Alrighty. That's good though. You don't have to go
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna go home and come back.
Oh, okay.
I'm cooking it.
Alrighty then. So Jason going home, okay. Alright, see you later. Sorry about that. I'm usually here by myself. Sometimes I do these videos on the PM instead of the AM. Okay. Bottom line, fast forward, we tried to do the family thing. 4 kids, 10 years later, it didn't work. He moved on, started another family. Where's the sisterhood at? I got mad at Homegirl. Do you know he got 4 kids? Do you know the little bit of money he do make can barely take care of his 4? And you want to give him a baby? And what was the first baby you delivered? Was a girl. I was heated. What I couldn't do, she did. 3 times. She got 3 girls with him. I got 4 boys. He got 7 kids. I was tight at both of them. How dare you start another family when you can't even take care of the one family you got? Then you got in front of the government in the courthouse when I was trying to get child support. Your Honor, why do I have to pay child support? She's a landlord. She's a correction officer. I got my children to raise. He was referring to his 3 daughters. He got his children to raise. I wanted to scream at him in that fucking courtroom. I always watched Divorce Court with Judge Maybelline Ephraim, and had we been in Judge Maybelline Ephraim's courtroom, he wouldn't have got away with saying that. But the judge we had let him say that dumb shit. I don't know if it had anything to do that she was white, but she let him get away with saying that. That judge is supposed to say, these is your kids too. You got them to raise. And that judge let that slide. I said, okay. Case got adjourned. Or he wound up having to pay anyway. And soon as we walked out the door, Samantha, can I speak to you for a minute? And that's when I went in. I got so loud. Next thing you know, 25 court officers came out of nowhere. Where's all that loud coming from? He runs because I brought attention. Don't run like the bum you are, motherfucker. You's a bum nigga. You went and told the government. Basically, my kids ain't yours because you got your other children to raise. No, you didn't even say other children. You said, I got my family to raise. Nigga, you stupid? I went the fuck in. I went the fuck in. He ran down the escalators. Go run like the bum motherfucker you are. Yeah, you wear fine raiments, fine clothing, but you's a bum nigga. You's a bum nigga for telling the government some dumb shit like that. You denied my child, let that slide because I told you 6 months later. So you denied my child to the government and then you denied all 4 of them to the government? Fuck out of here. And now everything is about your other family? And a couple of years after that, you knock on my mother's door with a bunch of Christmas toys? And my kids probably would have liked the Matchbox cars and the train sets. But we don't want your fucking shit. We don't want it. My mother said, Tima. They call me for Tima. Tima for short. Tima, look at all these nice toys he bought. Yeah, that was that Christmas. What about the 4 other Christmases he ain't even fucking say nothing? What about all the birthdays that passed? Nothing. Fuck out of here. You keep your other snow bunny, because that lady is not a white girl. She's Hispanic that he has the 3 daughters from. But currently he's with a white girl. So I was probably the only black girl he was with. We don't want your toys. And then the Betty Broderick story came. When that man, my other DoorDash is here. Oh, the cat food is back. Okay, I'm straight. The cat will be straight too. She got all her food and she got some more litter. And my medical transportation will pick me up after work, right in front of my job, and bring me right in front of my house. I carry all that stuff upstairs. The Betty Broderick story comes out, and this white woman claims that she helped her husband with his career, and she probably did have something to do with it. When they met, he wasn't where he was at, and then I don't know if he becomes a millionaire, but he's pretty well to do professionally speaking. And he fucks around with the secretary. And he wants a divorce from Betty Broderick. Betty Broderick was tight. She was tight like me. Tight. She was tight. Did the other lady? The other lady didn't get to make kids yet. I think Betty Broderick had about 3. But Betty Broderick had keys to that house that the new wife was in. And I think that Betty used to tell everybody, this is my house. And the young bimbo comes in. Because he moved on to the next family, which was the young secretary. Betty takes the key from the kids, got the visitation rights. She gets the kids' key, open the door, while her ex-husband and new wife is sleeping in the bed, and she blasts them and they sleep. Dead. And I was watching that and I was like, girlfriend, I'm kind of not mad at you. Did I want to kill Helen? Me and Helen is cool today, but back then, did I want to kill her? I was very angry. Very angry. Because when you see somebody have a family, you don't slip in. And I felt like Helen slipped in. Turns out Helen and him didn't last neither. Helen's married to somebody else and I'm married to somebody else. And our children are very cordial siblings towards each other. And me and her finally got cordial when she came to my son's baby shower. And all my sons, she said, these is my boys. I'm saying to myself, bitch, those is my boys. But I wasn't rude. I said it in my head. But I let Helen know, Helen, you know what? I took that very hard 20, 30 plus years ago. I took it very hard. But I'm good today. I'm good today, Helen. God said, this man is there for a reason. And for a season, but not a lifetime. And I'm good. And when my kids came home one day after hanging out with their father and you, and one of them said, Mom, and Helen graduated, and we was at the graduation celebration. I was tight. You mean to tell me he helped her finish her education and I had to keep dropping out of college, dropped out of Kingsborough Community College, dropped out at Technical Career Institute, dropped out at Commercial Programming Unlimited, dropped out at Hey Drake, Give Me a Break. All struggling because he's not helping me with the children so I can finish my education. But here comes Helen. She gets 3 daughters and a degree. Helen, you don't know. When I found out you got that degree, I went in. I didn't care if the dog died, and I don't even have a dog. I don't care what was going on in my life. I said, you go into school, you're not dropping out. Them kids lived alone, latchkey. I worked, I went to school, 10 years part-time, got 3 degrees, associate, bachelor's, and master's. And maybe if Helen didn't get her associate, I think it was, I probably would have still got my education, but she made me do it. Fuck that. So now he got 2 college-educated baby mamas. And he just got a GED. No, my bad, he got a high school diploma. But yeah, some of us women get mad when the man moves on and start another family. Betty Broderick went to murder. I went to anger and very bad depression. I vowed never to speak to my children's father again, and I don't speak to that man. He can't say hello to me. He can't say nothing to me. Deal with your boys. Leave me the fuck alone. And then I'm seeing in the news the other day in Jacksonville, Florida, a Microsoft executive in his 30s. Him and this one lady had twins, a boy and a girl, 10 years old. That marriage didn't last. She got married. I don't know who got married first. But he moved on and he started another family. He got 2 girls with the next lady. And the ex-wife must be tight. She's so goddamn tight that her new husband got arrested for bumping off or conspiring to bump off her ex-husband, which his tenant just got arrested and pleaded guilty to killing him. And I bring all of that up to say emotions is deep for the woman that's highly offended, highly upset, highly angry when she starts a family with the man and it doesn't work and he moves on to the next. That's basically all what I'm saying. Some women feel like you're not supposed to do no shit like that. That was me in the late 80s and the 90s. My baby daddy wasn't supposed to do that. He was supposed to try to make that work. He was supposed to try to be a family man. He had 4 sons. As the kids all got older, Helen is on Facebook. Oh, look what my baby daddy. Because she moved on, she had a husband. Look what my baby daddy did. And it looked like a certified pre-owned or almost new looking automobile. He bought his oldest daughter. Hold up, don't you got 4 sons older than that girl? You got boys. Why none of the boys? Why your firstborn couldn't get that car? You went all out. My sons was hurt. They was hurt. Don't men look out for their sons? Or because he came into some money, and because him and his firstborn got the same name, he put the money, or he put the lawsuit, give me your social security number so we could cut the check. He didn't use his social security number. He used his son's. Because had he used his, that 20-something thousand in child support arrears that he owed me, 20,000 would have went straight to me. He said, that bitch ain't getting shit. He put it in his son's name. They released the check. The check says his name. He deposited in the bank. The check cleared, and he bought his daughter a car. And whatever else he did for his girls. My sons got nada. And it was my son's social security that allowed that check to go through. Did I do a Betty Broderick on his ass? No. This lady in Jacksonville, Florida, did I tell my husband to bump him off? No. But I was just as angry as them 2 women. So, what's the moral of this story? Some men have to be really careful. I mean, you free to do whatever. What they say, God give you choices or free will, and you move on and do these things, and people are very hurt, and nobody cares about nobody's pain. And you can't talk about your pain to nobody. Put an H on your chest and handle it. So, don't start another family if you can't take care of the ones that you already got. And being a good dad is being at least amicable to your family. If your family involves children with multiple women, you got to know how to manage your families. That's one of the reasons I watched Donald Trump as much as I could, because he got 3 from Ivana, 1 from Marla Maples, and 1 from Melania. And all of them children, I don't know if they get along or not, but he seems to be managing his families, because all of them was at the presidential convention speaking on how great and loving their dad is to them. All kids felt equal. The women might not have felt equal, but the kids did. And my kids don't feel equal. And that pisses me off. It's okay though. Because you want to be the man that all your baby mamas speak to you and cool with you and cordial with you. I don't have shit to say to you. I ain't bump your ass off, but I ain't got shit to say to you. I didn't conspire to bump your ass off. I ain't got shit to say to you. Just don't say shit to me. You and your snow bunny live happily ever after. I thought me and you could live happily ever after. A dream, a simple fantasy that I wished was reality, that you come knocking at my door and we relive this dream once more. Back to life, back to reality. Now we have grandchildren, 7 of them. And he got a grandchild that's hop, skip, jump, practically next door to him. And I'm about, I don't know how many miles, 500, 5 hours away. And I was able to meet my new grandchild before you, and you live basically around the corner. But the grandchildren you got with Helen, I bet you checked them out already. We're all good in the neighborhood. If you wind up passing away, I don't know if your son's gonna come out. Let your daughters come out. But the same way you treated your children, that's what's gonna happen. The ones that love you, and they all wanted love from you, but you didn't leave a good legacy with how you treat your boys versus your girls. So let me finish eating this food and just Women, calm down. If you experiencing that, which a lot of us are, calm down. The best revenge is success. And don't even have to be on no vengeful thing. Just live your life and take care of your babies. And whatever you wanted their father to be, you try to make sure your kids be that, what their father couldn't be. That's all I'm saying. I just watched Samoa's comedy stand-up special called Chandelier. Love Samoa's comedy, and it was a good show, as usual. But she talked about her father passing away, and she was depressed about it because they was estranged and they had issues between each other. It might have something to do with she was the first family, and it didn't work out with Samoa's mother, and he moved on to Nia Long's mother. I had Nia Long. I'm pretty sure that had something to do with it. To the point where Samoa and Nia Long are both celebrities. One's an actress, one's a comedian, but they don't even deal with each other as siblings. Okay, my children and Helen's children, they get along. And I'm not saying they don't get along, but they ain't like hanging out sisters. They don't do that. Even Samoa said, I'm not, Nia Long ain't calling me talking about sis babysit your nieces and nephews. Oh. So, but Samoa did say, get it right. Don't be bitter all the time with your parents. Get it right. And as much as my kids hurt, they try to make it right with their dad, and it's not their job to do that. It's their father. Sorry. And they off and on, trying to get it right. Right now, one son isn't communicated, the other three aren't. That's it. Let me eat my food. Part of being a good dad is maintaining healthy co-parenting, amicable relationships with the mother of your children and vice versa. And where all the children can feel equal. That's the moral of the story. When that is not happening, some people die. And that's the case right now in Jacksonville, Florida. That Microsoft executive named, I forgot his name. And the Betty Broderick story. If y'all don't know that story, watch that movie. A lot of women was on her side, even though some two people got murdered. I was kind of on her side. Not on her side, but I understand, girlfriend. Snow Bunny girlfriend, I understand. All right, y'all, I'm out.